A's Extra.
Welcome back to the Anglers Extra pregame show. Chatham and Orleans for the third time in the past 4 games, this time at Eldridge Park. It's time for the manager's show with Chatham manager Tom Holliday. Emmanuel Berbari. Tom, in the front leg of this home-and-home, a 5-3 victory. No errors, a lot of situational hitting, power pitching as well. How complete of a win was that?
You just said it. You know, that's a formula for winning a baseball game. You know, don't make any mistakes. You know, if you go back over the game, go back over 40, all right, because we can almost say that now. And when we've been beaten, we kind of like have beaten ourselves. You know, we walked. I think we've had 3 games this year. We walked 5 or more people. We lost all of them. You know, and you know, for the most part, we threw strikes last night, and we made all the routine plays, which is good enough. And again, timely hits, which we didn't get any of that in the first 10 or 15 games. We just hit home runs. But hitters get better with a wooden bat the longer they play. And, you know, it's the same story because right now our guys are fun to watch take batting practice. And now we're to the little things to where we're, like, really making a difference with some of them. It's a shame we only got, like, 3 games left.
Speaking of making a difference, Josh Rivera, one of your day one guys, has RBI hits in the first inning the last 2 games. How satisfying is it to see that with someone who's been here the whole way?
Well, I mean, when I first saw Josh, I mean, I've had him on my roster for like 2 years. Of course, we didn't have a season last year. I tried to get him to come to Tulsa. He didn't make it. But every time I turn around, somebody says, you know, Rivera's really got a chance to be a really good player. Well, when they say a guy has a chance to be a really good player, you find out normally in about 5 or 6, maybe 10 days what they mean by that. And we attacked it pretty early, you know. And again, it was like, Josh, you're going to be here all summer? Yeah, you are? Okay, then we're gonna help you a little bit. And you know, Sully doesn't mind, you know, as long as, you know, the kid wants to change and get better. And he's been a pupil, and I think Mickey's like, I don't know, maybe 25 days in a row every day working with him, and now he hits the ball all over the yard with man hands. I mean, he hits it and it sounds right, and he's God-gifted at shortstop. He beats himself up a little bit. He's still got a little bit of that 20-year-old long memory. You know, if he makes a mistake at the plate, you still got to worry about him going out there and playing defense right away. So, you know, I remind him every time after every at-bat, now go make a great play. Last night a guy robbed him. He hit a rocket right at somebody. You know, hey, man, go out there and do the same thing to somebody else. And, you know, he's like, you know, he just kind of wants to give you that Stevie Wonder, you know, like, man, you know, why is baseball God so bad to me? And you know, that crap is old. I mean, if you're going to play this game's for men. And he's really growing up. And I honestly wish for his development we had about another 2 weeks. I really wish we were playing for the championship so he could handle some pressure and deal with that under pressure, because he's ready to turn into a pretty darn good player.
Someone you pinpointed as a talented prospect is Nielsen, your lefty who goes tonight. What's been the difference the last 2 outings with him?
Boy, I don't know. I've been a fan of that kid for 2 years, and when the first time I saw him, I was like, man, that kid's got a good arm, and it's quick. He's deceptive. He does things right. And again, until you get him and get to know their personality, to me, Nielsen will pitch in the big leagues. Now, that's physically. That's the body, the arm angle, everything he does really well. Breaking ball is really good. Now, again, it comes to temperament and it comes to growth. And Cy is such a nice kid. And, you know, like 2-3 outings ago, he hit a guy. And he hit him hard. He hit him on the knee. And he did not do it on purpose. But he felt bad. And I was like, Cy, you realize that's part of the game. And he's like, yeah, man, I thought it hurt that guy, Coach. And I said, Cy, you know what, bud? This is just really a part of the game. You didn't say you were sorry, did you? Yeah, I did. And I said, oh, come on. You're missing my point, you know, and to understand that we're trying to help them get ready for big boy baseball, you know, and college baseball is a great teacher. Wooden bat baseball is for real, and Nielsen's got great stuff, and I think he's just a step away from being tough enough to go to the next level. And having Cookie with him all summer, that left-handed mind to left-handed mind, because left-handers are different. And I think size really benefited from having Cookie.
Speaking of big-time baseball, you've coached for a long time, and you told me before this interview that you're wearing the stirrups up to the knees for the first time tonight.
No, first time this summer.
This summer?
I've done it, yeah.
What inspired it?
Last summer in Tulsa, it got to be about 100 degrees, and I started watching guys, and I'm wondering, I wonder if I didn't have that pin on my leg, if it would make my legs feel better, And so I wore it one night, and I said, I don't like the way it looks, so I didn't do it. And so when I came up here, when I saw our gray pants, I said, you know what? I'm going to try that. And it really does make your legs feel better. These are the wrong pants. It looks like somebody stuck a vacuum in my pants, but I don't care anymore. But the bottom line is it's the comfort thing for me. And some of the guys have ribbed me a little bit about it, but what the heck? You gotta take a little bit.
Well, Coach, with the comfort, have fun taking the game in tonight.
Yeah, hey, you know what? I forgot the pennies.
Oh.
Yeah, so we'll have to see if we can do anything tonight on our own.
First time in 6 games without the pennies.
Yep, you got it.
That's Chatham manager Tom Holliday on the Manager's Show. We'll send it back to Ben Shulman as the pregame show continues.